Hello, welcome to Learn How to Paint in Acrylics. My name is Michael Pickett and I'll be your instructor. Today's lesson will be a glow-in-the-dark Mother's Day bouquet. Well, let's go to my studio and I'll show you how it's done. I'll see you there. Because it takes a long time to do a painting, this lesson was put in fast motion and narrated. Hello, welcome to my studio, and we're finishing up the drawing of the Mother's Day glow-in-the-dark bouquet. Well, now we're going to get our Hooker's green and some water, and we're going to make a wash, and we're going to cover that whole canvas. Then we'll take a man's cotton sock to wipe the paint to the point where that you can see the pencil showing through. Now we're going to use our number 2 brush and some black paint, and we're going to cover up the background. We'll get all that background filled in. Now we're going to work on the rose. We'll start in the center of the rose. We'll add a little bit of black into our red. We'll add some red, then we'll add white. We'll go back and forth. We'll create each petal individually. This technique works really well. Now add a little white. Okay, we're going to highlight the top petal and add some more white. You see how that petal looks round? I'm going to add more red along the edge of one of the petals. Then we'll take black and red and mix that together. It looks like one petal with the folding edges. Basically, just go back and forth with your light colors. Black and red for your shadows. There's some more shadows behind the petal. As you can see, it brings out that petal a little bit more. Now we'll add some red and then a little bit of white, and we'll blend it together. We'll do it one petal at a time. We'll keep doing that until the rose is finished. We'll add some more highlights as we go. We'll add some red and then we'll blend in some white alongside of it. And we'll add some black to the red to create the deep shadows. Now we'll add some red and then a little bit of white, and we'll blend it together. We're getting really close to being finished. Now we'll put a second coat of black on the background. That will give your background a richer look. Okay, now we'll get our number 2 brush and we will put in the daisies. We'll paint the daisies white since we're going to be adding the glow-in-the-dark paint over the top of it. It'll show off the color of the glow-in-the-dark paint a lot better. Okay, now we'll take and change colors here. We'll go to our hooker's green and white. We'll mix them together to create a foliage. We'll work on some of the ferns in the background. We're putting in the background foliage, which is hooker's green and white. We're using our number 2 brush, and we're creating ferns for the background. And we're going to put in a few leaves down around the side, and we'll add some stems directly underneath the daisies and roses and the foliage. We'll create our hyacinth using white, and we're making individual small flowers and a whole group of them. Now we'll take the white and we will put in some baby's breath. We'll put in a few petaled flowers and then we'll just add some dots around it. It'll give us an optical illusion of a group of flowers. We'll add some more white dots there in the background on the top to fill in. It will look like baby's breath, and it'll give a nice little effect. There we go, down on the bottom too. Okay, this is the fun part, you guys. Ready? We'll turn on our black light. Now we'll use our electric blue and we will fill in all of those little flowers that are on the hyacinth. It will create kind of a blue hyacinth for us. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now we'll switch over to our number 2 brush and we'll put in that yellow. It's a nice little glow. It's called Glow Yellow. And we'll put that in the center of the daisy. Now we'll add some glow-in-the-dark neutral and we'll place it onto the petals. And we get our number 0 brush and we'll connect those petals to the middle of the daisy. There we go. Now isn't that cool? Well, now we'll get some more of the neutral glow-in-the-dark and we will outline the rose and it will show some of the red through the glow-in-the-dark paint. We're still using our 0 brush and we'll add glow-in-the-dark, neutral, and electric blue for the baby's breath. And we'll fill in around the bouquet. We'll get all the baby's breath put in. We'll touch up a little bit more around the rose. Now, you ready to see it? Now we turn the light back on. Wow, that is beautiful. We'll go ahead and sign our painting. Now we'll paint the edges of the canvas black. Now, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. It gives it a finished look. Well, Mom, happy Mother's Day. I love you. Okay, the painting's done. So what do you think? A glow-in-the-dark Mother's Day bouquet. Happy Mother's Day. And I will see you next time. You have a wonderful day.